Hey, what's up everyone? It's Nick Beaupre from ResultsFunnel.com. I am super excited because in today's training, I'm going to be doing something a little differently. I'm going to be stepping back from the funnel walkthrough blueprints, and today I'm going to be talking about how to figure out what you need to prioritize in your business right now to rapidly grow and scale it without feeling like an overwhelmed, stressed out, headless chicken. The reality is most of us as entrepreneurs are running around stressed out, being distracted by every new shiny, flashy object that comes our way, and we don't really know what to focus on or what to prioritize on to get the results we want out of our business. And I'll be the first person to admit that there's some days that I myself feel like this guy over here. I feel stressed out, I feel overwhelmed, but that's what today's training is all about. My goal is to help you gain some clarity, gain some confidence, knowing exactly what you need to do now and next week to grow, scale, and automate your business so that you can enjoy more of whatever it is you want out of your business, whether it's more income, whether it's more time to spend with your kids, with your family, more freedom, more mobility, whatever it is you want out of your business. And today's cool because if you stay until the end of this training, I'm going to give you a really cool opportunity whereby you can take everything that you learned from today's training, from this episode, and run with it and implement it into your own business and really reap the rewards of this training, of the knowledge that you're about to learn right away. But that's only if you stay until the end of the training. So who is this training for? This training's for you if you're looking to scale your business, if you're looking to bring or introduce some more automation in your business, if you're a one-man show or a one-man army looking to grow and hire new staff. This training's for you if you already have a couple of staff that you're running with and you want to grow your business and take it to the next level. This presentation is also for you if you don't have a business yet, but you're dreaming of starting one or dreaming of building one and maybe leaving behind your 9-to-5 job. Most entrepreneurs starting out, they fail because they either run out of time or they run out of money, one of those two things, and we don't want that happening to you. And of course, this training is for you if you're a coach, a consultant, any kind of service professional looking to attract new clients, create some automation, and of course, scale your business. My name is Nick Beaupre. I am a funnel consultant. I've been a funnel consultant now for the last 6 years, and this is something that I have been obsessed with for the longest time. I learned how to build and create funnels starting in the real estate industry, and then gradually I started bringing and introducing creating funnels for all types of clients and all types of industries, and that is really what I'm passionate about. And creating funnels gives me the time, gives me the income to do more of what I love, which is spending time outdoors, hiking in nature, traveling, hanging out with friends, hanging out with family. But it's been a hard, long roll. I've done a lot of things right, and I've also done a lot of things wrong. And what's cool about today is you get to basically cheat and get the easy way, the quick path to success. You get to swoop in and steal all of the years of hard work that I've done and implement it right away into your own business. But the reality is I am just like you. I'm just an average person who has gradually over the years hacked away and learned how to do all of this stuff. And here I am today sharing my secrets with you. This is a picture of me when I was a ripe old 21-year-old fresh college graduate. I had just gotten my real estate license because I wanted to create the cash from selling real estate and put that into real estate investing, because I believed at the time that real estate investing was the vehicle that was right for me, that was going to give me the passive income to travel, to do all the things I love, like the hiking, the skiing, the mountain biking, hanging out with friends. And I started my career as a real estate agent in a sprawling suburb of Mississauga. It's a suburb of Toronto here. And basically what happened is when I first approached these successful agents in my office, I asked them, how do I get started? How do I get new clients? And they all said the same thing. You got to door knock and you got to cold call. So that is what I did. This is an actual picture of the townhouse complex that I used to door knock in the freezing cold rain and the snow, and I absolutely hated it. I was completely and utterly miserable, freezing my butt off, working, door knocking for 4 hours, being rejected, and only getting like 2 cold leads. And I felt like this guy. I felt slimy, I felt uncomfortable, and I hated being rejected. People would slam their doors in my face because I was trying to sell them real estate, asking if they wanted to move in the next 6 months. And I quickly realized that I was on a hamster wheel, because if for whatever reason I stopped door knocking or if I stopped cold calling, then my influx of new prospective clients and new prospective customers would cease to exist. And I realized very quickly that I was playing a game that I could not win. And one weekend I went skiing with my buddies, and as I was driving back, super depressed, super miserable, because I realized I had to go back that Monday morning, that next day, to the door knocking and the cold calling and being rejected. So I decided to put on a audio tape with Tony Robbins, who was interviewing a bunch of internet gurus, and one of them's his name was Dean Jackson. And as Dean Jackson goes through this incredible interview, he talks about his pimp lifestyle and how he makes over $1 million a year, spends 6 months in Florida, 6 months in Toronto, and does 5 to 6 workshops around the world and travels most of the year, because a lot of his money, pretty much all of his money, is created through automated systems and funnels. And one of his funnels that he actually is using right now today, as of November the 29th, is called howtostopyourdivorce.com. And Dean Jackson makes about $75,000 a year from this one website and spends about 3 to 4 hours of work on it per month. And he has had this website now for the last, I'm going to say, 17 years. I think he first created it in 2001. So 15, 16 years. And now Dean has gone on to create all kinds of these same systems, these same funnels that work all on autopilot, all automated without him, and all create passive income for him. And when I first heard this audio tape, I felt like this guy here, because I realized as a real estate agent, door knocking and cold calling for new business, I was on the absolute lowest rung of every type of ladder you could imagine on the freedom scale, which was not okay with me. You know, as a guy who loves to travel, who loves to hike, who loves to spend time outdoors, hanging around with friends and family, I felt trapped, and I felt completely locked into the entrepreneurial rat race. And I realized I needed systems and frameworks to leverage my time, efforts, and skill sets. And that is what today's training is all about. It's all about using a framework and using a system to figure out where the leaky holes are in your business and the quickest and easiest way to go about fixing them. And my favorite mentor, my favorite guru, Tony Robbins, says that the surest way to achieve success in your life and in your business is to model someone who is already successful. And I really, really resonate with that. I really, really believe that if we want to achieve the same results in our own lives, in our own businesses, we have to first find someone who is already using a successful model, and then simply go to work emulating and duplicating and replicating that model for our own business. And if you have a proven, profitable, and successful framework to model your business after, growing and scaling your business becomes really, really easy. Now, here is the framework that I use when I'm consulting new clients, when I'm consulting clients' businesses. This is the framework that I take their business through that allows me to really, really quickly, within literally 10, 15 minutes, realize or clearly see all of the holes in their business and all of the things that they're missing in their business that they need to start working on if they want to take their business to the next level, if they want to automate their business, if they want to really start scaling it and creating those 6-figure, even 7-figure profits that, of course, every entrepreneur, every business owner dreams of. So this is the framework, and I'm actually going to be walking you through this framework today with a jiu-jitsu gym that I've recently taken on as a client. Now, really quick, I'll share you guys the story of this jiu-jitsu gym. My girlfriend put me in touch with them, and they actually reached out to me because they have only been in business for a couple of months, and they are really, really missing a lot of the foundation in their jiu-jitsu business. And when I first got on the phone with them, when I first started communicating with them through email, this was the first thing that I went to figure out what the lowest hanging fruit would be to go after in their business, right? Consulting them as a funnel consultant, as a marketing consultant. And this framework is going to make a lot more sense as I work through it step by step by step. And then at the end, when we zoom out again, you'll be able to see this framework. Hopefully you'll be able to match this framework with your own business or in your own business and quickly realize some of the things that maybe you're missing completely, or maybe some of the things that with a few simple tweaks and changes, you can get started really quickly, rapidly automating and growing and scaling your business. And of course, focusing and prioritizing on those things. So in the case of this jiu-jitsu gym, getting tongue-tied here, I realized really quickly when I was looking at this framework that they weren't doing any kind of paid traffic. They didn't have any kind of blog or form that they were using to capture website visitors, so prospective customers' names and email addresses from the traffic that was just landing on their page organically through, SEO or through Instagram or through Facebook or Snapchat or whatever. They didn't have any kind of system to capture and capitalize on that. Their intro offer really wasn't that solid. It was pretty diluted, right? They didn't have any customer database to collect emails and start communicating with prospective customers and past customers. They had no autoresponders in place welcoming new students to their jiu-jitsu gym. They had nothing in place that allowed prospective customers, prospective trial students to transition to full-time members and full-time students. They didn't have any kind of weekly communication or weekly newsletter, anything in place to develop trust, rapport, and expertise, and of course, eventually start upselling these people to spend more money at their jiu-jitsu gym. So they had no clear ascension plan, they had no clear retention plan, and they had no clear acquisition plan, which using this framework, it's really quickly to see whether your business has one or all or maybe two of those three plans currently in place. So follow along, guys, as I work through this exact framework using this jiu-jitsu gym as a case study, and obviously use your business as your own example, and hopefully all of this will start to make sense in the end. So let's get started. So first of all, we're going to talk about at the very start of the framework, the traffic that you control. And I always like to think about what is the absolute lowest hanging fruit that you can go after that you'll start to get results immediately from in your business. Now, for the case of this jiu-jitsu gym, the easiest, and for a lot of businesses out there, the easiest, lowest hanging fruit to go after will be Google AdWords, because Google AdWords, I mean, the traffic is already there every day. Google gets billions, I think it's billions of searches every single day, and it is so quickly and it's so efficient and so cost effective to get in front of that traffic for literally pennies per day and get in front of your target market, your ideal customers, who you want to reach and who you want to bring into your jiu-jitsu business. So you only have to spend about $5 to $10 today per day. And again, we're going after the lowest hanging fruit, which means you want to create some Google ads for your actual business and for your actual brand name. What was happening in the case of this jiu-jitsu gym is when I typed in their actual brand name, their competitors would show up advertising for their brand name. And I said, look, guys, what's happening is your competitors are jumping in front of this traffic stream that are Googling and searching your brand name, and they're taking that traffic and they're bringing that traffic into their door instead. And as a brand, as a business, I told them they had to jump in front of that business, in front of that traffic right away. And they also had to jump in front of the traffic that was typing in local neighborhood keywords like Jiu-Jitsu Leaside being the area that the gym is in here in Toronto. Now, that would be the lowest hanging fruit. If you need some help setting up some really simple Google ad campaigns, just message me, nick@resultsfunnel.com, and I can help you set those up for your business. Moving on to the traffic that you don't control. In the case of the Jiu-Jitsu gym, they didn't have a blog. They didn't have any kind of platform or tool to not only send their message out, but also to start capturing the names and the email addresses from the traffic that was landing on their website from organic things like the search engine optimization, organic rankings in Google, YouTube, Instagram. They have a really great Instagram channel. And of course, a lot of that traffic was coming from the Instagram channel, landing on their website, and they had nothing there, no kind of forum to capture that traffic and of course convert it into prospective students and customers. And what I like to do with all of my clients is I'll take a look and see, number one, do they have a blog? If they have a blog, if they don't have a blog, then get a blog. If they have a blog, then make sure you have some way of capturing and converting those visitors, those subscribers into actual email addresses and names, so that you can start to move them along the rest of the framework, through the rest of the framework. So for the Jiu-Jitsu gym, they didn't even have a email service provider like MailChimp or Aweber or Constant Contact. And if you are wondering, okay, well, that's great, I have all that, but I struggle figuring out what to post and what kind of content to put out. Don't worry, we're actually going to touch on that later in the next couple of slides. But just want to zoom out for a second. So they didn't have this Jiu-Jitsu gym didn't have any paid traffic that they were sending to, right? Their competitors were actually capitalizing on their brand name and stealing that traffic from them, right? So we wanted to go after the lowest hanging fruit, which were just some really super simple Google AdWords campaigns. And then, of course, in terms of the traffic that they didn't control, the organic traffic, they didn't have a blog. So setting up that blog, and of course, setting that blog up in a right way whereby it would start to capture the names and email addresses of that traffic and convert them into subscribers and start growing their database. So we're going to go on to the next phase of this framework, which is the soap opera sequence and the intro offer. Now, the soap opera sequence, for those of you who don't know what that means or what that is I actually first learned it from Russell Brunson. And I forgot to give credit to Russell Brunson, who was the person I learned this framework from. So that framework's from Russell Brunson, and a couple of the strategies, a couple of the concepts that I'm going to be sharing with you today are from Russell Brunson. Russell Brunson has some really killer content, some really killer stuff out there that you guys should definitely check out. But the soap opera sequence consists of 4 emails, and basically what it does is it welcomes new students, welcomes new prospective customers to your gym, and introduces them to who you are, right, as the Jiu-Jitsu gym owner, and helps you decommoditize your business, and eventually helps you upsell them into an actual full-time membership from your intro offer. So let's talk about this soap opera sequence specifically, and then we'll talk a bit about what the intro offer is and what it might look like for you in your business. So the soap opera sequence really consists of 4 or 5 emails. You set them up as an autoresponder, so they just go out automatically as soon as someone joins your email list. So on day 1, you want to set the stage. On day 2, high drama, backstory with the wall. Day 3, your epitome story. And then on day 4, you're going to talk about the hidden benefits of your product. And then finally, day 5, give them some scarcity as to why they need to sign up for your trial offer right now. So I'm just going to zoom out here and just make sure that you guys can see all of this properly. I'm having some sizing issues here, so just bear with me. Okay, perfect. So this is the framework that I have all of my clients, that I take all of my clients through when setting up their initial 4 or 5 day email autoresponder. Day 1, you want to welcome them to your list. Hey guys, this is Nick. I just want to welcome you to our world. We have a lot of great stuff that goes on here at our Jiu-Jitsu gym, and really trying to infuse your personality, what makes you unique in these 4 or 5 emails, right? Day 2, so introduce your attractive character and essentially tell them what to expect going forward. And then in day 2, you want to tell your story of why you got started in your business doing what it is you're doing now. So for the case of this Jiu-Jitsu gym, I'm going to have my clients actually record a video, a short 2 or 3 minute video, telling prospective students their story, who they are, what brought them into the world of Jiu-Jitsu in the first place, and a couple of challenges that they first were running into with Jiu-Jitsu. Jiu-Jitsu being their vehicle for change, right? Their opportunity switch, as Russell Brunson calls it. And then in day 3, talking about the epiphany, right? So why Jiu-Jitsu is the ultimate vehicle that you need to get into, that you need to jump on board right now. And then day 4, the reasons why Jiu-Jitsu is the ultimate vehicle, right? Maybe it's because there's no other thing out there that gives you a better workout like Jiu-Jitsu does. Maybe there's no other workout exercise out there that allows you to collaborate and meet new people like Jiu-Jitsu does, right? So here you're really talking about the hidden benefits that made you realize, and that helps your prospective customers realize why whatever your vehicle is, whether it's Jiu-Jitsu, whether it's yoga, whether it's life coaching, whether it's dentistry, whatever it is that you're offering, that you're selling people, why that is the best, why that is the ultimate vehicle, and why they need to jump on your opportunity right away. And then the 5th day, wrapping it up with some urgency and a call to action, giving them some scarcity as to why they need to sign up for your intro offer. Now, what's the intro offer? Your intro offer could be anything from a $30 for 30 days trial membership. It could be a $60 for 30 days with a free uniform. That's what this Jiu-Jitsu gym has going on right now. It could be a 2-week unlimited membership with free gear, right? So free outfit, free uniform, free gloves, free bag. Essentially, your intro offer is designed to lower the barrier to entry and make it easy for these prospective customers who are kind of on the fence about whether they should join your gym or take advantage of your service. You want to make it easy for them to get started. If you hear some scratching and some banging in the background, it's just my dog here. He's woken up for his nap and he's going to want to go out for his walk soon. So I am going to try and keep this training here short because we do have to go for his afternoon walk. But here are some examples of what some trial intro offers look like, right? This is one here in our local Toronto market for a boxing gym, new member trial. Join Big Hit today and take advantage of our new member trial. Unlimited 2-week membership, pair of brand new boxing gloves, hand wraps, and a glove bag. And they're just making it easy for prospective students, for prospective customers to get started. Here's a intro offer that ClickFunnels uses. ClickFunnels is a software. I'm just trying to show you guys that the intro offer really applies to any business. I get all the time, Nick, that's cool, but that doesn't work for me because I'm a yoga teacher, right? Or something like that. And the intro offer works for every type of business, regardless of the industry, regardless of the city, town, or neighborhood. If we're talking about a chiropractor, your intro offer could be a free massage. And the free massage, if you give a free massage for, like, let's say a 2-week period or a month period throughout the year, people are going to come in for that free massage because they want to feel good. Who doesn't want a free massage? And while you're giving them that free massage as a chiropractor, it's going to put you in the position to start delivering more of your expertise and more of your services and say, hey, Nick, I'm giving you this massage, but I'm also realizing that you have this really weird kink in your back that you really want to take care of because it might lead to injury later down the road. Do you want to come in next week for a session? It'll be 60 minutes long, and we can hopefully figure out how to remove or get rid of this kink in your back? Sure, why not? Okay, great, right? So that would be an example of how a chiropractor could use a intro offer to bring you into their door, right? Convert you from a prospective client into an actual customer, and then obviously start moving them further down into your business and up your value ladder. For a dentist, right, it could be a free teeth cleaning. That could be your intro offer, which is the springboard to start selling your other different services. As a consultant, you could offer a free training, like a free breakthrough training, something that's really, really value, like, I don't know, whatever it is that you're a consultant for, right? Like how to 100 times your output with one quick, simple hack. That could be your training. That could be your intro offer to get people into your funnel, and then obviously to eventually sell them into your products and your services, whatever it is that you offer. If you're a nutritionist, you could offer a personalized diet plan for a discounted rate, like let's say $27, $37. The reason why you want to offer it for that price is you want to, again, make it easy for these people to get started and lower that barrier to entry, right? So for a nutritionist with a diet plan, you could say, hey, for $27, I'll tell you what you should be eating for your body type, the foods that you should be avoiding for your body type, allergies that you should be aware of, right? And then, of course, when you give them this personalized diet plan, it'll allow you the opportunity to start upselling them into your larger core products or services as a nutritionist. So that's the soap opera sequence. That's the intro offer. Now let's actually talk about the value ladder. And of course, finally wrap it up with what we call here the Seinfeld sequence. So the value ladder, what is a value ladder? I've talked about it. I've mentioned it a couple of times in today's training. Basically, what the value ladder is think of it as the journey your customer takes in your business. How they go from a random visitor to a lead, to a customer, to a raving fan who refers all of their friends and family to your business for the rest of their life, right? A value ladder for a dentist, I mentioned it earlier, could be their intro offer would be a free teeth cleaning, and then from that free teeth cleaning, they would upsell you to a home whitening teeth cleaning kit, and then from there they would upsell you to a $1,500, $2,000 retainer, and then finally at the top of their value ladder as a dentist, it would be something like cosmetic jaw surgery, which would be anywhere from 5 to 10 grand, right? If a dentist was to approach you on the street and say, hey, Nick, you need jaw surgery, you need cosmetic surgery, and it's $5,000 to $10,000, anyone would be like, go take a hike, get out of here. But if they came to you and they said, hey, come on in for a limited time only, for 2 weeks only of this year, we're giving free teeth cleanings out, right? I would say, I want a free teeth cleaning. I haven't been in a couple months. Let me go get it. Once they have you in their chair and they're giving you that teeth cleaning, they say, you know, Nick, do you drink coffee? Do you smoke? Your teeth are looking really yellow. If you want, I can give you a at-home teeth whitening kit. It's only, I don't know, $150, and within 3 months you'll see a huge difference in the color of your teeth. Do you want it? Sure, why not? They've just upsold me to their next stage, their next step in their value ladder, right? The next time I go back, they say, you know, Nick, we noticed that your teeth are a little crooked. If you want, for $800 or whatever it is, right, after they've built the rapport and they've established the expertise with me, they say, you know, for $800, for $500, $800, whatever it is, we can give you a little retainer that we'll put in the back of your teeth that will just help your whole teeth, all the teeth in your mouth just stay straight for the rest of your life. Do you want that? I can start putting some molds together for you right now. Sure, why not, right? And that would be the value ladder for a dentist. For a nutritionist, it would be a little different. You could start with a lead magnet or a quiz, something to get them in your door on your email list. And then you could offer them, as I mentioned earlier, your intro offer would be like a personalized diet plan where they would tell you the foods you should be eating based on your background, based on your age, your gender, etc., maybe some foods you should be staying away from, and then that would give them the opportunity to transition you into an actual 10-week diet plan for $2,000 or for whatever it is, however much it is. A value ladder for a consultant could be, you know, offering them a free report, a free guide, a free video series, teaching them something of value, and then transitioning them to your intro offer, which would be a free training or a free webinar. And then on the webinar, you teach them something that solves their problem, that solves their challenge. And then from there, you can transition them into your actual consulting service, whether it's $1,000, whether it's $5,000, whatever it is, you know, that would be a value ladder for a consultant. So what is the value ladder for your business? What is your value ladder, guys? Take some time to figure this out, because knowing your value ladder will help you make the right offers to your customers at the right phase in your business. For the Jiu-Jitsu gym, we've set up their intro offer, which is $60 for 30 days with a free uniform. We're going to play around with the intro offer to see which one converts the best. And I would recommend that you, as a business owner, play around with your intro offer as well. And then from there, we're going to start to bring people into the value ladder for the Jiu-Jitsu gym, which is a 3-month pass, 6-month pass, and of course the annual membership as well. And these are all different phases, different stages of the value ladder for the Jiu-Jitsu gym. So how do you ascend your customers to your value ladder? You may be saying, Nick, that's cool, that's great, I know what my value ladder is. I know how I'm going to take someone from a prospective customer into a high-paying customer. That's cool, but how do I actually do that? And you do that with what's called the Seinfeld sequence. Again, I've actually got this from Russell Brunson. When I first read it, when I first heard it, I thought it was just mind-blowingly good. And it is, and I'm using it in my own business, and all of my clients now are using it in their businesses because it works. And basically what it is every day, every other day, or every week, your content that you're creating essentially falls into this framework. And whether it's a how-to educational thing that you're giving people, similar to what I'm doing for you guys right now, or maybe it's a actual story that happened in your life and you've walked away with a lesson, right? That's content. Or maybe it could be like a book that you're reading right now, just pulling off the shelf here. It could be I'm reading the book, The E-Myth, and I'm learning a ton of great, valuable stuff from it. And that could be your content, right? Like you could be saying like, oh, hey, in chapter 3 of this book that I'm reading, it's incredible, it's transformational. This is what I'm learning, and this is how you can apply it for your own life or for your own whatever it is, right? That's your content. And that is what I mean by your daily Seinfeld email. And I don't know why it's called Seinfeld is because if you look at a soap opera, how they end that email, how they end that TV show, that weekly episode, is they really will talk about nothing except whatever story or whatever is prominent or whatever is happening in their life right now. And then they'll end with a cliffhanger, right? So that's where the name came from. Russell Brunson was the one who came up with that name for the sequence, whatever it is. But what's important is you take away the framework and the structure of the Seinfeld email, right? And sharing your life story, sharing whatever's relevant to you right now that's happening in your life, and then tying them in at the end with your product or with your service, and then distributing that through your channels and then posting them on your blog so that you can start creating some organic magic in your business. But that is it, guys. That's your content strategy, and it really doesn't have to get more complicated than that. I always have people come up to me like, oh, I don't know what to post. I don't know what to create in my business or for my business. I'm an accountant. I have no idea what to talk about. Share whatever is prevalent, whatever is relevant in your life right now, and then tie it in with your product or with your service. If you guys need some help on this stuff, just email me, nick@resultsfunnel.com. Also join our Facebook group, Results Funnel. It's our private, free Facebook group. And every week I do a free workshop where I not only help you with figuring out your value ladder in your business, but I also help you figuring out and constructing your Seinfeld emails that relate to whatever your product or service is. So that is it, guys. That is the whole framework that I use for my clients when I'm consulting them. That is the framework that I'm using for this new Jiu-Jitsu gym that I'm working with, for real estate agents, for chiropractors, for dentists, for consultants, whatever it is. This is the framework, and this is the key to figuring out what you should be prioritizing right now in your business to take it to the next level, to grow it, to automate it, and to scale it. And then, of course, you would tie everything together with some really simple funnels. So you would create a funnel here, right? You could use the same funnel for the traffic that you control, the same funnel for the traffic that you don't control, the same funnel that takes people in your welcome email series, your soap opera sequence, and funnels them into your intro offer. So you can use the same funnel for these 3 things here. And then you would just, to really make it easy, to really make it simple, remember we're trying to go after the lowest hanging fruit here. You would just have a second funnel that would just take people from your sign field emails, right? And help them ascend up your value ladder. So these are the funnels. I'm not going to go into them for the sake of timing and for the sake of today's training. My dog really wants to go for his afternoon walk, but I would use a two-step tripwire funnel for the intro here, right? For the traffic that we control, for the traffic that we don't control, and for the soap opera sequence. If you wanted to get fancy, you could use a lead magnet funnel, but I'm not going to go into that today. And then you would just use a really simple video sales letter funnel to ascend people up your value ladder in your business. So take them from your intro offer and have them, in the case of the Jiu-Jitsu gym, buy an annual membership pass. This is the funnel that I would use to do that. And of course, in all of my sign field emails, whether they're daily, whether they're every 2 days, whether they're weekly, I would tie them in. Remember, you're sharing stories, you're sharing whatever's relevant in your life, and then you're tying it in with your service or your product, and then giving them a link to click on. That link goes to the funnel, and of course, the funnel then is ascending them up and funneling them into this value ladder. I know it's a lot of information, guys, but I really hope that you took away you're walking away today with some really great information, some really great strategies that you can take and apply right away into your own business. And at the start of this presentation, I talked about how I had a very special offer for you guys for this training, that you can take all of this and you can run with it and implement it and really run with it in your own business. And here's what you can do next. Here's my special offer for you. Tomorrow, so November the 30th, Thursday, I'm going to be doing a free training, a free webinar called How to Build, Automate, and Scale Your First Profitable Funnel without having to know anything about websites, design, or any other technical skills. To sign up, just go to resultsfunnel.com/free training and think of it almost as an extension of today's episode, where we covered a really quick, easy to follow framework for mapping out your business and for prioritizing what needs to get done in your business, right? And then think of tomorrow's training as an extension to today's training, whereby I'm actually going to be talking about these two funnels, these really easy, simple to set up funnels, and how they can tie everything together and really explode your business and take it to the next level that you've been dreaming of. So that's what tomorrow's training is all about. I'm going to be sharing with you also during this free training my ultimate traffic hacks, how to never design a Facebook or Google ad ever again for the rest of your life. I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to do that. I'm also going to be sharing with you guys some examples of actual funnels for different businesses, what they look like, how you can easily build them and implement them for yourself in your own business without knowing anything about funnels, websites, design, or any other technical skills. And then finally, guys, my special offer for today's training before I let you go is, if you want help figuring out what you need to prioritize in your business to quickly grow, automate, and scale it, just go to resultsfunnel.com/prioritize, sign up for a free, completely free coaching session with me, where I'll hop on the phone with you and together we'll go over your business with you. We'll match your business up with this framework here, and I'll be able to really quickly tell you the things that you need to prioritize on, the lowest hanging fruit that you can go after to really start making some profits in your business, start automating it, start scaling it, and start taking it to the next level. So that is it for today, guys. Actually, one last real quick thing that I forgot to mention earlier in the episode is, if you guys want to download the free blueprint for today's results funnel training. All of these slides, the framework that I talk about, all of the email sequence here, right? What to say, what day to say it in, a couple of these examples. If you guys want this complete blueprint for this episode, just go to resultsfunnel.com/download9, and you will be able to get all of these slides downloaded so that you can refer back to them after you've watched this episode. So that is it, guys. That is all for today. I really, really hope you enjoyed today's training, and I will see you in the next Results Funnel training episode. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I will talk to you soon.